Feeling tired for no reason? Losing interest in things you used to love, like working out? Spending time with your partner? Or just enjoying life? It might not be just aging, like everyone says. It could be something millions of men over 50 are silently struggling with: low testosterone. Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and if you're a man over 50 or care about one, this video is for you. Testosterone is more than just a sex hormone. It affects your energy, your mood, your muscles, your memory, even your sleep. And when it drops too low, your body starts sending warning signs. In this video, I'll show you 7 common symptoms of low testosterone that many men ignore until it starts affecting their health, their confidence, and their relationships. If you've been feeling off lately but can't quite explain why, stick around. This might be the missing piece you've been looking for. Let's start with the first and most common symptom: constant fatigue. We're not talking about being tired after a long day of work or a bad night's sleep. This is a deeper kind of exhaustion, one that sticks around no matter how much you rest. Low testosterone affects how your cells produce energy. When levels drop too low, your body can't fuel itself properly. Even if you're eating right or getting 8 hours of sleep, you might find yourself needing a nap in the middle of the day. Or maybe you wake up already feeling drained, like you haven't slept at all. This kind of fatigue can sneak up on you. You might brush it off as stress, aging, or just being out of shape. But if you felt tired for weeks or even months without a clear reason, it could be your hormones trying to tell you something. The good news? This is treatable, but only if you catch it early. Let's talk about one of the hardest symptoms for men to admit: low libido. We're not just talking about occasional dips in desire, those are normal. But when your interest in sex drops drastically or disappears completely, it's a red flag. Testosterone is the main hormone that fuels a man's sex drive. When it falls too low, desire often fades, sometimes slowly, sometimes all at once. You might feel disconnected from your partner, avoid intimacy, or just not feel like yourself anymore. And unfortunately, many men blame themselves, thinking it's mental, emotional, or even a sign of personal failure. But it's not your fault, and you're not alone. Millions of men over 50 go through the same thing. The difference is, some choose to speak up and get tested, while others stay silent and let it impact their relationships and confidence. If your sex drive has changed and you can't explain why, low testosterone could be the missing link. And the sooner you address it, the better your results will be. Another sign that often gets overlooked is changes in mood, especially irritability, anxiety, or even depression. If you've been feeling more impatient lately, snapping at loved ones, or just feeling down for no clear reason, it might not be just life. It could be low testosterone messing with your brain chemistry. Testosterone plays a major role in regulating mood and emotional balance. When your levels drop, you may start to feel sad, unmotivated, or overwhelmed, even if nothing in your life has really changed. Some men say they feel emotionally flat, like they've lost their edge or can't get excited about things anymore. It's important to understand, this is not a weakness. And it doesn't mean you're broken. Hormones affect the brain just like they do the body. And ignoring these emotional shifts can hurt your relationships, your work, and your overall quality of life. The good news? Many men feel like themselves again once their hormone levels are back in balance. Next up, muscle loss and physical weakness. If you've noticed your strength declining, even though you're staying active or hitting the gym, it might not just be aging. It could be your testosterone levels dropping. Testosterone helps your body build and maintain muscle. When those levels fall, your muscles start shrinking. You might not see it right away in the mirror, but you'll feel it. Things like lifting groceries, climbing stairs, or doing push-ups suddenly feel harder. Some men also notice that their workouts don't give the same results anymore. They lift, they stretch, they sweat, but the progress isn't there. That's frustrating and discouraging. What's worse, muscle loss isn't just a cosmetic issue. Less muscle means a slower metabolism, more fat storage, and a higher risk of falls and injuries as you age. The good news? With the right treatment and exercise plan, many men over 50 can regain strength and rebuild muscle, even after years of decline. But it all starts with identifying the root cause. Let's talk about something a lot of men notice, but few talk about: belly fat. You're eating the same, staying fairly active, but somehow your waistline keeps expanding. What's going on? As testosterone drops, your body's ability to burn fat slows down, especially around the midsection. That stubborn belly fat isn't just about what you eat, it's also about how your hormones are working. And here's the kicker: more belly fat actually lowers testosterone even further, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break without the right support. Men also report that their chest and hips look different, sometimes even noticing a more soft or feminized shape. That can hit your confidence hard, even if you don't say it out loud. But remember, this isn't just about looks. Excess belly fat is linked to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and inflammation. So if your body's changing and it doesn't make sense, low testosterone might be the missing piece. Another surprising symptom of low testosterone? Trouble sleeping. You might think it's stress, aging, or that third cup of coffee, but hormones may be playing a bigger role than you realize. Testosterone helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. When your levels drop, it becomes harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Some men wake up multiple times a night, while others toss and turn and wake up feeling just as tired as when they went to bed. Sleep apnea is also more common in men with low testosterone. That's when your breathing briefly stops during sleep, leading to poor rest, loud snoring, and even heart risks if untreated. And here's the frustrating part: poor sleep lowers testosterone even more. That means the worse you sleep, the worse your hormone balance becomes, a vicious cycle that wears you down over time. If your sleep has been off lately, and nothing seems to help, it's worth considering whether low T is the hidden cause. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or started a sentence, and then couldn't remember what you were about to say? That kind of forgetfulness, known as brain fog, is another hidden sign of low testosterone. You might feel like your mind is slower, or it's harder to stay focused at work, during conversations, or even while watching TV. It's frustrating, and for many men, it feels like losing a part of who they are. Testosterone helps support cognitive function, including memory, mental clarity, and decision-making. When levels drop, so does your mental sharpness. And it's easy to confuse this with normal aging or stress. But if it's happening more often, and interfering with daily life, it's worth paying attention. The truth is, you don't have to accept brain fog as part of getting older. Many men report clearer thinking, better memory, and more focus after getting their hormones back in balance. So let's take a moment to recap. If you're over 50 and you've been dealing with constant fatigue, low sex drive, mood swings, muscle loss, belly fat, sleep problems, or brain fog, it's not just getting older. These could all be warning signs of low testosterone. You don't have to feel like a weaker version of yourself. You don't have to man up and push through. You don't have to watch your energy, confidence, and strength slowly fade away without doing anything about it. Because here's the truth: low testosterone is common, but it's treatable. And the sooner you recognize the signs, the sooner you can take steps to feel like yourself again, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Your health matters, your quality of life matters, and you deserve to feel strong, focused, and full of life at any age. If any of these signs sound familiar, don't ignore them. Your body is sending you a message, and it's time to listen. Talk to your doctor. Get your testosterone levels checked. Start making small changes that support your health, because it's never too late to feel better. And if this video helped you, or made you think differently about your symptoms, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button to support the channel. Subscribe for more honest, science-backed advice about men's health after 50. And leave a comment below. Which symptom surprised you the most? Or have you already experienced some of these and didn't realize what they meant? Let's open up this conversation, because the more we talk about men's health, the more lives we can improve. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.